Hello again from my front porch. I am looking right into the sun. Well, actually, no, the sun is right over there. But so the lighting may be good on me. It may not be good on me. I really can't tell because I can't see my phone. But hey, I'm doing pretty good. Today has been a good day. I've got a lot of work done, got some things done, and most importantly, I got some lemon bubbly. Oh, see where the sun is, that covers me up. I got some lemon bubbly. I like this. This is my favorite, but I haven't been able to find it. Hasn't been on the shelf. They get the lime, they have watermelon, they have other crappy flavors I don't like. This is the one I like, and it's been hard to get. I finally found this on Amazon. I've ordered it twice on Amazon and nothing happened, nothing showed up. So I was able to place the order, and this time I ordered 2 12 packs. 1 12 pack showed up. I'll take it. It's delicious. Oh, so good, so good, so good. But you know, actually, what I really wanted to address today is, you know, because we're in the post-election stuff now, and people all coming unglued about different kinds of things, and you know, I understand. I talked the other episode about political religion, how people turn their political views into, you know, a religion, and they treat it that way. So I understand the passion that fuels around that. Just like I love this stuff. People, you know, love their party. They love their candidate. And you know, they'll overlook the flaws of their candidate, whoever that candidate is, because they like the positives that they see in the candidate, and they'll justify their support, or they'll use the flaws they see in the other side to explain why that one's bad without having to explain why mine is good, and you know, and all that kind of nonsense that happens. But now the votes have been put in, and they're being tabulated, being counted, and so now that's where the squabbling occurs. And it is a very, very important process. We are fortunate to simply have the right to be able to go vote. Let's start there. That's incredible that we have the right to do that. However, we have become so spoiled in our nation. We literally are a nation of crybabies, and we want instant gratification, instant satisfaction. We expect, I mean, it's like we're a microwave society, that we expect to do just a little bit and get a big result, which is not the way life works, folks. I mean, sometimes you can, but most of the time, no. You get what you've worked for. You get what you invested time and energy and effort in, and you know, you don't just say, I want this, and then you get it. That's not the way life works. And yet it seems like we have a whole generation, a whole society now that actually thinks that's what happens. And case in point, the election stuff right now. You know, there's some states that are still counting ballots, especially the absentee. Before the election, there was all this praise and hoopla about how awesome it was that we were going to be able to vote absentee, that you're going to be able to submit, and people fighting for the ability to do that. Here in Iowa, we had a great system already in place, but other states apparently didn't have that. That's another topic that I want to talk about, but I'll save that for another episode about election consistencies or inconsistencies. But I'll save that because I could go way off the rails in this one for that. But we have these people now counting these ballots, especially absentee ones. People were celebrating. We're going to be able to do absentee ballots. Yay, it's going to be great. Okay, but states all have different rules about when they count them. Some were able to start counting them as soon as they came in. Some were able to count them within a short period of election day, like 2 or 3 days. Some couldn't even open the absentee ballots until election day was over. And so with that being the case, you have this massive flood of absentee ballots that come in. And if you're in a state that can't even start counting them until the main election day is over, well, of course it's going to take time to count those. And even in states that actually started counting them, some of those have so many ballots, they technically haven't counted them all. And so we have these states that are being called for who won or who lost the state, when we really don't know for sure because we haven't counted. But we're assuming that, well, the odds are that most of these ballots are going to go to this candidate or that candidate. And so we'll call the state based on the assumption that there's probably no chance that the other candidate is going to make up ground in the absentee ballots. And so we can call the state. Well, we don't know that. Maybe that's true, but we don't know that. Point being, why do we even need to rush it? Why can't we just wait until all the votes are... This mantra that both sides have said, that every vote should count. We don't want to disenfranchise voters. Well, then count their votes before we say who won. There's nothing that says we have to know election night. In fact, my preference, and there's another episode with the things that I would change about our elections. Maybe I'll combine that with the lack of consistencies. I'll consider that, what to put in that one. But one of the issues I have is I don't think we should even be reporting the results until all polls in the entire country have closed. And I realize that means somewhere in Hawaii or Alaska probably are the last polls that would close. And so fine. We don't find out what happened on the East Coast until those guys have stopped voting. To me, that's the way it ought to be. And in fact, I would personally say we do election day on Tuesday, that first Tuesday of the month, or first Tuesday following the first Monday, whatever the formula is. Anyway, it's always on a Tuesday that we vote. We ought to say Tuesday is election day, and Friday is the day of announcing results. And we don't hear what the results are. We don't talk about what the results are. There's no speculation. There's no people accosting you at the polling places. Who did you vote for? It's none of your business. You'll find out when we tally them up. So, but to just wait. Give the people doing the ballot counting time to do it right. I posted on Facebook earlier today, and I think it's a brilliant analogy, because I posted it, of course. But the idea that, this is not a fast food restaurant. We're not ordering a Happy Meal. We're electing President of the United States. There's no reason to rush this. There's no reason to force it. There's no reason to put this pressure to hurry up and get us the results right now. Take time to do it and do it right. We gain nothing by scrambling and rushing and jumping to conclusions only to then turn around and go, oh, wait, we messed up. Now we have to recount. Now we have delays. Now it extends out. And, we could avoid a lot of that if we just slow down, have a little patience, recognize that an election for president is not an instant just add water sort of thing. Anyway, it's a good thing I have my lemon bubbly to calm me down. Actually, I am pretty calm. I'm happy to say that every candidate I voted for, except one, won either at the state or national level. And the only one that didn't win was a friend of mine from way back in college. We go that far back, who is running for Polk County Sheriff, Rick McIntosh. And that was tough because I met Sheriff Schneider, the current Polk County sheriff. He actually is very supportive of the, looks like the sun is moving on me. He's very supportive of the Filipino American Society of Iowa. And he's a great guy. I like him. He's a nice fellow. And so, all things being equal, I would have voted for him. But when I have a friend who puts their name on the line and is willing to step up and put themselves out like that, I'll support him. And so I voted for my friend Rick, but he didn't win. Sheriff Schneider did win re-election, but again, I'm okay with that. I'm sad for Rick because I know he put a lot of work into it. He and his wife both put a lot of effort into that, I hope he tries again. I hope he shoots for another office because he's a good guy as well. But that was the only one of who I voted for that didn't win. So apparently, I'm a good selector. All right. Anyway, with that little bit of self-gloating and self-approval, I'm gonna let you go, and I'll see y'all next time from my front porch.